I saw people saying my English sound like some old Egyptian gibberish.
Right, I'll tell you what, you fat little cunt.
Ironic, but I'ma try to make it clear as much as possible. But you know what is not clear? My vision.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
All of us saw some of those cursed things. Either a cursed tape, cursed song, cursed curse.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Since ever I was a kid, I always stumbled over these things, but they never scared me. The 8 years old me was a man enough to not get scared by something that is fake. I mean, the ring, the ring one did though. I mean, come on. There is no child on earth that is not scared of white woman coming straight to them. But you know what I found? Tomino's hell. You know this pic? I always seen it. I was like, haha, funny scary woman. Oh my god. Ooh. It's a poem and it's real. I was like, what? So you read this shit and you die and it's real? I'm making this video so you for sure know that I did not read it. It's not because I'm scared, it's because there is a percentage of it actually being haunted, and if you go there you will die. Yeah, call me scared, call me anything, but I'm alive. But thank God games exist, and thank God there is a game that put us in the exact situation where the poet is actually cursed and we actually can read it and not die in real life. We're talking about Radio Station, where things got a bit freaky. Stay to the end of the video so you find out.
Change your mindset. I can't do it. It's too difficult. Oh, it's all my fault. When will I be happy? I hate myself.
So the story starts immediately with my brother is dead.
What the hell?
The protagonist of the story, his name is Haruhi Onikawa. He's straight up losing his shit cause his brother Masaki just dropped dead out of nowhere. Last time they were chilling, Masaki was hyped talking about his radio gig. It's popping off. Then bam, bro's dead. Cops call it off himself, but Haru like, nah, that's not real. So yeah, he was just went and start digging up what really went down. So yeah, he got ready to search for what happened to his brother. He actually did not believe the police. There was a note from some dude named Hashimoto, says key to the radio station in the mountains. It's in a mailbox at home. I remember when I played this game, I forgot to check the mountain, and ironically, Corey X Kenshin did the same mistake. He just went and started searching up without getting the key.
It says the key is in the mountains, in the mailbox at home. Oh, my fault, you guys. My fault. I picked up the car key. If I wasn't recording, I would have absorbed that information. The thing is, when you're trying to give commentary and you're like,
I thought the game was broken, but yeah, you just need to search for it. So yeah, Haru, his name is so hard. Should I name him something else? Onikawa, I'm naming him Onikawa. So Onikawa hops in his truck and starts cruising around the mountains. The game is kind of open, you can choose where to go. There is 4 spots on the map. You call which first, but I remember I started with the radio station. You can find a 10 yen coin chilling on the ground. You can go to the story sheet and you can see some dude lurking behind monitors, but the second you step in, it disappeared. One of the monitors on the 3rd shelf, it looked sketchy. You smash it, it opens, you find a cassette tape hidden inside the busted screen. Then this dude suddenly appears. He appears with no sound effect, by the way. It's kind of funny, but it's somehow scared.
luckiest thing ever. We just got a tape. Oh, shoot.
You get back to the radio station. Onikawa hunts for clues and scores a vending machine ticket stuck in the fridge. There is also a tape recorder sitting next to a blinking lamp on a disc. You can either start playing the tapes as you find them or hold all of the 7 before hitting play. I always get back and listen to the tapes, so I'm not gonna read the whole tape. I will actually summarize it for y'all, so thank me and say thank Thank you, Dad. I forgot to mention though, Onikawa's brother, Masaki, is working on this radio station. He do this like program of reading scary stories that got sent to him by listeners of the radio. So these tapes are actual recorded episodes of his program, of his show. So yeah, in the first tape, he was reading this story about a girl with a sixth sense who since elementary school saw ghosts nobody else could. About 5th grade, creepy ghosts started following her. One day, while walking home alone in the dark, some middle-aged dude offers her a ride. She says no, tries to run, but he grabs her arm yelling he will give her a ride. Then sadly, he screams. She looks where he was staring. That same ghost watching over her. That was the story.
That shit is fucking trash.
I don't know if I missed some points, but anyways, you get back to the grind.
Don't eat Kit Kat, don't eat Snickers, don't eat Smarties, don't eat Warheads, don't use shampoo, don't eat McDonald's, don't eat Culver's, don't eat Five Guys, don't eat cannolis, don't eat tiramisu, don't eat peas, don't drink water in plastic, don't eat black pepper, don't eat black beans, don't eat peas, don't eat corn, don't eat whipped cream. So Bruce Lee wasn't actually a real person. I believe they actually cloned him. And they tried, don't eat pasta, don't eat lobster rolls, don't eat Uncrustables, don't eat ceviche.
You cruise in until you spot a whole vending machine graveyard. You pull over, hops out, and spot an UV flashlight just sitting on the table. I didn't know what this flashlight was for. I was actually like going back and forth. I thought the game is broken again. You can flip it and numbers will pop out in invisible ink all over one vending machine. They are a code to get another tape. It's 4276. You get the cassette tape. When you put in the second tape, you will start hearing noises. Onikawa's brother Masaki jumps back on the mic to read another creepy story from Toko. The cousin sank deep into depression, skipping school, staring at the sky, but her best friend was visiting her every day, making her laugh, even crashing at her place sometimes. One day, the best friend didn't show up. Then came the call. Car accident. Best friend is dead. Okay, sorry for laughing. I'm ruining the vibe, man. The cousin blamed herself, ready to jump off a bridge, but just as she's about to leap, a voice called her back again and again. Sadly, her best friend's face appeared, freaking her out so hard she cries and backs down. After that, the ghostly friend vanished but stayed special forever.
That shit is
I don't know, this story is like trying to be happy and creepy at the same time. Her best friend saved her, that was the point.
Ella puede realizar 3 movimientos diferentes: la flexión, la extensión y el más popular de todo.
Spots a phone booth. You get a 10 yen you found there, and a voice answers. You never look up, do you? Onikawa looks up. There is a tape, and now it's the 3rd tape. I will try not to laugh. So I keep ruining the vibe. I'm sorry, man. The 3rd tape starts with some weird beat noise. Then Masaki's back reading another story from Toko. Yeah, it's the same person that sends the stories, isn't it? Yeah. This one is about a high school friend visiting her sick family at a hospital where nurses come and go like a ghost parody. One day, she spots a new nurse who no one else seems to notice. The nurse walks out with a lady from a nearby bed, holding hands. She chases after them yelling ma'am, but they ignore her. She grabs the lady's arm in the elevator, asks if she's okay, and the nurse glares and vanished. Only her and the confused lady on the elevator. I just don't understand this story. It's about a ghost nurse. This is the wackiest, scariest stories I have ever seen. Next stop, the warehouse. When I was playing the game, I didn't get the jump scare. There was supposed to be a jump scare here. I did not get it. I don't know, I just skip it. I maybe took another road I'm not supposed to take, but guess who got it? And guess who overreacted as hell?
What else?
You get to the warehouse and step inside. Inside are 6 doors, but with the UV flashlight, you can spot the invisible handprints on some of them. I did not use the EUV here, I just actually like gambled it till I found it. The thing is, we actually do a wrong one, you die. When you cut the puzzle, you get to this room and a shadowy figure tiptoes just in front of the door and vanishes before he can blink. You find another tape dropped on the floor. This time when you get out, you see that there is a black car next to your truck. But the second you look at it, it moves. You decide to tail it, that's your choice. After a wild chase, the car crashes in some trash dump, but when you check it, there is no driver, and there is another cassette tape stuck to the window. Now we have 2. I hope it's not some another wacky ass story. Anyways, it starts with Masaki again, greeting the listener. Curious because Toko become a regular. He start reading another of his stories, wacky ass stories. Okay, I'll stop. This one is about a girl taking care of her Then Masaki noticed weird stuff. There was a lot of typos in this one especially, but he read it anyway. Her brother's doctor said he had about a month left. She keeps visiting. One day on the way, a little boy calls her mom. She's not. She finds his real mom who invites her over for tea and cake. She chills for a bit, but when she leaves, the house disappears. Later at the hospital, a boy that looks like her brother stands at the door and seems to ask, "What were you doing when I was suffering?" She rushes inside, calls her brother's name, and breaks down crying. Since then, my brother is always watching me. Always.
That was mean. Let me live.
Okay.
Let a young girl live.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
Something with this Japanese story is that basically the brother died when she was having tea, but I just don't get it. Who was that woman that invited her? And why are we blaming the sister for having tea? She did not kill her brother. Her brother was going to die anyway.
I don't give a fuck. It's about me and you. You say your wife's name one more time, I'm gonna delete all that motherfucking money.
All of them start with noises. In fact, in this one, you can actually see the ghost sneak peeking at you from the window. And it actually can glitch and the ghost does not disappear. Yeah, it can actually like stays there, keep glancing at you when you are standing in front of him. You play the tape, Masaki thanks the listeners as usual, hyped by all the feedbacks. Same person again, Toko. This Toko is becoming our friend, but this time no name mentioned, which gave Masaki suspicious, but he reads anyways. I had no parents from the start, just my little brother. No one else was around. Masaki noticed that there is other typos, but he keep reading. No, they were gone. Just me and my brother. Unforgivable, everything was. Another typo again. My anger was detected at everything. I hoped for everyone in happy and eat. Masaki struggles a bit, but he pushed through. I always wrote letters at the same time. I wrote down everything I saw. People often die around me. Is it my fault? You will see. I'm coming to see you too. Have you read my letter? Masaki Creep thinks those capes might mean something. Promises to read the letter if you find it next time. What is the letter about? We might find out later. You can actually find some rats showing on garbage. You can feed them in the skedaddle, and there you will find the 6th cassette tape. The 6th tape kicks off with Masaki doing his usual intro, hyping the listeners. This time, he's found the mysterious letter Toko wanted him to read. The letter actually has a title which gets Masaki curious. He starts reading it and bam, the tape cuts off. You as a player get no clue, but you get the idea that whatever in that last letter is the reason of your brother's death. You actually go to the radio station office, you dig down and you will actually find the letter. And it actually says, read this out loud and you will know why your brother died. From here you have to choose what to do. There is 3 endings to this game, depends on what you're doing. You can either read it out loud, you can read it meanwhile recording your own voice, or you can actually search for the tape where your brother read it and play it. You head back outside, spots a radio tower behind the station. As you get there, a person on top of it jumps off straight out of himself. You rush to the spot, but the tower is locked. There is a key on the ground. You can't use it. Open the door. The jumper vanished. There is no one there. You scope the place. Find trash tongs near the tower leg. You clamp the tower. At the top, you will find the 7th tape. It's reverse nonsense. If you get back to the trash area, you can there is this locked room where a tape disc inside. Flip the tape so it plays normal. Let's start talking about if you did not read it but instead you played your brother's tape. When you finish listening to it, you start hearing muffled screams on the other side, like his brother getting attacked by some freaking invisible beast or demon or something. Then boom, tape cuts off, dead silence. It was for sure the cursed poem that killed your brother. So what does our protagonist do? Grabs the paper and rushes to the cops. The next day, hoping they will figure this shit out, you hand them the tape and the poem like evidence. The cops sit down and plays the tape, but nothing actually happened. Onikawa warns the officer straight up, do not read a poem out loud, it's cursed. It kills whoever says it. This fresh-faced junior cop stroll over, hears the story, and laugh at it. He snatched the poem, no one stopped him. Junior cop start reading the poem out loud. Nothing though. No ghost, no demon. He died. Of course. He crumbles to the floor dead silent. The cursed poem, it vanished like it never existed. Senior cops left staring at the empty spot on the table. Everybody's confused. Everybody's scared. He knows there is more to this poem than just words on paper. But if you did read it though, out loud, little brother burns hot and the older sister exhales a blue breath. Tonako cannot do anything. Tonako leaving alone. Now a ray of light can be seen in the darkness. Is it a monster that I see over there? Even if I invite him, he does not move. The ugly side casts off the visitor. There is no island of color ahead. One bone of wondering who couldn't keep up with the white rabbit. Who is changing? Is it me or is it someone else? Even if you put the monster beside you, reflection in the mirror only shows darkness. I fall, and yet I haven't fallen. There is nothing at my destination. I read it, I might die. As Onikawa reads this thing out loud and recording himself at the same time, the same thing as the first ending happens. As I said, room floats with blood. A demon rises, but this time, instead of the first ending where everything creepy happens, he drops a warning on the recorder, telling whoever listens, don't read this poem, you will die. Right after that, demon drag him into the bloody abyss. Again, jump scares hits, screen goes blank, you did. That's it. It cut to a message. It's so funny because even the person who read it actually died and actually told people to not read this poem because it's the one that killed him. People still speculating about, is that poem real? Well, yeah, the radio station, it's basically ripping off, not really ripping off, but it's based on a cursed Japanese story called Tomino's Hell. Tomino's Hell is this creepy poem about a dude named Tomino who dies and then gets dragged straight to hell. The poem was written way back in 1919 by this poet, Saiju Yasuo. He was known for kids' songs and stories. What drives a man that writes kids' stories to write such thing? I don't know. It says that he wrote this after losing a family member. This story started about that nobody's supposed to read this whole poem out loud. Like, if you do, bad news, you might get sick, get hurt, or straight up die. People who tried said they felt super uneasy. Halfway, I never believe this ass shit. Rumors say you get dragged to hell itself. If you believe this, leave. The poem blew up in 74 when this movie called Dinen ni Shishu. I actually went and watched this movie.
What is your name?
How old are you? How old are you?
What is your name?
How old are you?
What is your job? Do you know what you might do with $1 million?
How old are you?
All I'm gonna say is do not, at any circumstances, watch this movie. It's not like big deal. It just have a lot of naked people. It actually kinda sickening. I'm gonna say wonder that the Japanese with the visual, even in the 64, god damn they cool. It talks about this man trying to write a movie about his messed up childhood. He dives into his memories back to a small rural village where he lived with his widow mom. They all have this white face. I don't know what it really represents. Way too much surreal. The village itself feels off. He becomes obsessed with this circus girl who moves into town, which the movie is very sexual, by the way, and it have straight grape. I'm not joking. There is straight grape. That's why I'm not recommended to anyone. Other than the movie is actually ass, like I did not enjoy it. I keep skipping. There is even a big moments in the movie where the protagonist himself talking to his younger self. It's more like drama therapy, talking about his problems with his mother, with his that he got, all about the death he saw, the violence, the weird villagers. The only good thing about this movie is that it visual still stands up. Still, it looks so good. Like these ladies, it's such a good picture. The open on these thing in the eye, I don't know why it represents again. There is a lot of references in this movie. There is a lot of weird bunch of topics. The movie ending itself is very something. It's him realizing that he have to kill his mother, but at the end he didn't. I did not understand anything of this movie, man. But yeah, I think that was the Tomino's Hell cursed Japanese poem that if you read it, you will die, my man, or you will just lose your mind and make such a movie. But yeah, I hope you at least enjoy it. Do not forget to subscribe and like, and maybe watch my Doom video. I thought it would be a bad movie, or maybe look up this playlist. I wish you a good day with big smiles and big sun. And actually, let's try to read the poem. Why the fuck not? Yeah, we're reading it. The elder sister vomits blood. Younger sisters breathing fire. Well, sweat little, well, sweet.